Hello and welcome everybody. We have the global lab patch notes for October 17th. Let's get right into it. So first off, Deadeye is getting some changes. So it is pretty much in their opinion, Deadeye is primarily a ranged class, but she has had some unexpected advantages in close quarter combat against melee characters. So there's some changes upcoming. So Death is coming. Before change, it was a super armor skill. Now it will be a super armor while moving, but a forward guard while attacking. On Full of Pain, it used to be invincibility going into super armor. Now it is just purely super armor. In the Awakening weapon, the Aesthetics of Destruction, it used to be super armor. Now it will be forward guard. And then finally, rear mobile artillery attack. Before change, it was an invincibility going into super armor, and now it will be a super armor going into a forward guard. Definitely with this mobility, it is going to be changing some things on Deadeye. Then we have some general class modifications and changes. So on Wizard, when the 10-second critical hit increase plus 30 effect of Cold Wave was applied, the phenomenon of the 30-second critical chance hit increase plus 20 skill being ignored has been improved. The critical hit increase value of the Cold Madness skill has been changed to 30%, the same as the Cold Wave. On Strikers, similar, when the 10-second ult attack power plus 28 from Red Fang or Kneehammer is applied, the phenomenon of the 30-second ult 20 AP effective Kang potential release a skill being ignored has been improved, so all attack power increase values of the potential release skill have been changed to plus 28, identical to the effects of the Flow Red Fang and Flow Kneehammer skills. On Mystics, similar thing, the 10-second and 30-second, 28 and 20 AP effect. Pretty much both have been unified to plus 28 AP, so even more AP for them. Also on Mystic, when the 10-second ult attack power plus 28 buff effect from Gong Equilateral Angle and Abyssal Bunchu is applied, the phenomenon of the 30-second ult attack power Fighting Spirit Amplification. Wait, is this the same thing? Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the same thing. Oh no, it's from the Dragonfly skill and the Fighting Spirit Amplification. Okay, so these have been unified. Then on Corsair, there was an issue with the effect of the Breath of Wave skill. The increase all ship abilities on large ships by 1% was not being applied. On Nova, Distorted Guardian Flow, they fixed an issue where the all damage reduction increase from the Distorted Guardian skill could be applied together with the all damage reduction increase from other skills. Wukong, the issue with the description text for the skills Delirium, Riot, and Sealing still contained description text related to accuracy of the clone effect, which has been fixed. Goku, I didn't know that we had Goku in the game yet. I have no idea who this is. This is the first time I've seen the Goku translation. The issue with the target would occasionally wake up quickly when using a skill has been improved. Goku got it. The distance at which targets hit by Goku or thrown has been reduced by approximately 25%. The length of the knockdown attack judgment has been increased by 25. Okay, I have to say I am very sorry. The Goku translation I am not familiar with. I would have said Striker, but Striker is generally the fighter. So I have no idea. We're gonna have to see this on the NAEU patch notes next Thursday. Then we have the AoS Solaris Spear Season 8 being released. So there's obviously some changes coming as usual. So the Solar Spear season will begin October 22nd and go till November 26th. Solar's Windows starting score and scoring rules have changed. The standard for points gained or lost when winning or losing a match has been changed from 25 points to 20. Accordingly, the maximum minimum values for points gained or lost based on the outcome of a match will be changed from 35 and 15 to 28 and 12. The points earned for winning during placement tests have been changed from 60 to 36, and the winning streak bonus has been changed from every 3, 4, and 11 wins to 2, 4, and 8, and the winning streak points have been changed to award 2, 5, and 8 points respectively for each winning streak segment. The magical crystals and equipment have obviously been adjusted as well again. So, for example, on the main weapon, they've added Sikura's Wave Crystal, which is an additional attack power against adventurers of +1 and 250 HP. On the secondary or offhand, we have the Crystal of Unclean Light with an all attack power of +2, plus 11% crit damage, minus 2 all damage reduction, or the all attack power plus 3 with a 12% back down and air attack damage, but at a 150% reduction in maximum stamina. I do wonder if that is correct or just supposed to be minus 150 reduction of stamina, but we'll see. Then we have on the Awakening, the Crystal of Honorable Valor, Fighting Spirit, Adventure Attack, additional attack power plus 2, all AP plus 27, and increased maximum HP of 250. Then some magic crystals have been adjusted. On the main weapon, Sicuous Flame Crystal, the all special attack bonus damage has been changed from 7.5 to 5. The all damage reduction has been changed down to minus 2, and the all evasion reduction to minus 6. The missing Captain's Crystal Cruise on the shoes has been changed to give 200 stamina, increased movement speed of 2.5%, and a max HP has been deleted, so it is now movement speed and maximum stamina. On the gloves, I believe this is, the Pilgrim's Crystal Provenance, we have the maximum HP being adjusted to 250. They also added a natural HP recovery of plus 50, but they've deleted the 250 stamina. Deleted magic crystals, if you're curious. For the main weapon, it's the Crystal of Leader Elcar. The secondary weapon, the Crystal of Black Magic, or Black Magic Crystal. Then the Magic Macalod of the secondary and awakening weapons, and the Magical Whom have been deleted. Then they've added equipment for an Earring. Earring of Fighting Spirit, max vitality for plus 250 maximum HP. Deleted is the Fighting Spirit Black Spirit's Wrath Earring. And the equipment has earring for the earring of the Fighting Spirit, restores with the Black Spirit Rage has been adjusted. The attack power has been changed to plus 15. The Black Spirit Rage gained every 10 seconds increased from 0.5 to 0.3. Oh, has been decreased from 0.5 to 0.3. Sorry, I had a small typo there. They've also added the ability to do a victory pose when winning Solaris Spear. Victory poses will be set through the UI in the set exclusive equipment. This is just a small little thing. The victory pose appears when all rounds are completed and the final victory is achieved. If the match ends in a draw, the victory pose is not shown. There are 3 actions that cannot be designated: the move forward and sweep, the its graduation, and the boarding. I mean, we'll see which one that is. I do find it kind of funny that the moving forward and sweep has been blocked, but we'll see if any more have been blocked. With the start of the new season, we also have some battle zone changes. So the new season of Solar AoS will feature 5 battlefields, including the existing Valley of Olin. Information about the new and unreleased battlefields will be added when the official server is updated, so we currently see 4 of them. We have the Valley of the Olin, Neftak Outpost, which is in Adania, the Doombringer Pond towards the east, south of Zephyros Castle, and then we also have the Sleeping Swamp in Land of the Morning Light. It kind of looks like the dual sister fighting ground. The 5th is not shown. The victory loss rewards have also been increased for the AoS Flame Spear Chest, 1,501 points or higher. So when you win, you no longer get a single Solar Box of Cheers, and 50 tokens, you will now get 2. And also, in the case of a defeat, the Encouragement Solar Box, open to receive 6 times 100G gold bar ingots and 30 tokens, has been changed to a 1kg gold bar, so the previous win reward is now the loss, and the win has been doubled. Solar AoS has also been around for quite a while, so overall a new challenge has been added as well. This is what the title had. So effectively, you have the objective challenges, ranked match win records from the past season will also be applied retroactively, so all of your ranked matches will be pulled together. If you've achieved 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 150, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1000, or 2000 wins in overall AoS ranked matches, you will get some extra Cron stones, starting from 500 Cron stones all the way up to 30,000 Cron stones for 2000 wins. Quite a hefty amount. I mean, considering the time spent for 2,000 wins, definitely not that big, but 30k Cron stones is definitely nothing to complain about. The Solar Window UI has also been changed to display the cumulative rank match record. and the UI of the AoS result window has been changed, the vertical length has been reduced, and the end of season reward for the new season of AoS are the same as the reward for previous seasons. There is also a small note here. This seems to be a push from PA to avoid Smurf accounts. So for this AoS regular season, they're introducing a standardized investigation process and strengthening penalty guidelines to take firm action against proxy play, account piloting, or boosting. These measures will be applied uniformly across all regions, so if account boosting is detected in AoS ranked matches, access to the arena will be immediately suspended, and the account will be removed from the rankings and ineligible for season rewards. In addition, per PA's operational policy, further penalties such as game access restrictions may be applied, and participation in official Black Desert tournaments and events will be suspended as well for 6 months. They do ask for our cooperation in maintaining a fair and enjoyable play environment, and they will continue to do their utmost to support these efforts. So pretty much, this very much reads like an anti-ghosting or anti-Smurf account setup. So I would say if you are an NA player that is using a Smurf account in EU, or vice versa, or even a secondary Smurf account, you might want to watch out. This could catch you and get you in some deep water. Then we also have the next thing, the extraction of Pearl harness, carriage, and ship equipment. So Pearl horse, wagon, and ship equipment will be extractable to Valk's Cry or Cron stones. The details of this will be on the official website, titled Pearl Ship, Horse and Carriage, Extraction and Changes. Then we also have the changes for the decoration of the ship's exterior equipment acquisition. So there's some changes. A new crafting method will have been added for the following 4 ship cosmetic items: the Veneruan Pisto fishing boat, Darkthorn fishing boat, and the Belle Epoque ferry set. The above ship exterior equipment cannot be extracted because it used to be Pearl items. Now you'll be able to make them. You'll be able to make them in the ship parts workshop, stage 4 in Aferia 1-4 on the 2nd floor. Here we can see the ingredients and inputs. So we have the Belle Epoque, pretty standard inputs across the board. I mean, the solid birch plywood is obviously the most complicated to get. Otherwise, overall, it looks fairly standardized. We also have the Pisto fishing boat decorations, Darkthorn hull, and then here we have the Venerura 4 pieces, the cannon sails, prow, and I forgot the name, the ship body. Then we have some magical crystal ability adjustments. So the Bon and Wand, DR, and Evasion are not considered top tier magical crystals, but they were intended to improve build accessibility. However, they will be adjusted now. So here we have the change for the DR crystal. It used to be plus 23 and plus 3 all damage reduction. This will be pushed down on the Bon to plus 18 and plus 2. For the Wand, it used to be 20 and plus 2. Now it will be 15 and plus 1. Similar on the Evasion, the plus 35 is plus 33 on the Bon, with the notable evasion of plus 23 being pushed down to 18. And the Wand going from plus 20 down to 15, and the all evasion from plus 27 to plus 26. Then we also have the usage effect of item descriptions that is being more unified. So we used to have some example change texts here. So restore plus 25 vitality will be plus current vitality plus 25. Movement speed reduced by will be changed to just movement speed minus 10%. Similar for the attack and casting speed. Increased critical hit by level 1 will be changed to critical hit potential plus 1 level. Close range defense plus 3 will be reduces close range damage by plus 3. Mount plus 30% mount experience gain will remain the same, I guess. We'll see if that changes actually. Fall damage reduction plus 10 will be minus 10% fall damage. Jump power will be changed to jump height. Pension time reduction plus 0.5, well, I guess that's cooking, will be cooking or alchemy minus 0.5 seconds. Harvest time also minus 1. So overall, it's just a change of the format. They also fixed an issue where parentheses were added to the name, to the item name for the advice of Valks in brackets plus 10. Example, Spoils of War Subjugation, 9th rank, Spoils of War Subjugation, Gujin, 9th rank. So these will be added in the brackets behind it. A bulk processing recipe will also be added to the Perfume of Desire and Envy, the new Idania elixirs for the Essence of Kafra's route. You will be allowed to produce 10 at a time with 10 times the amount of materials if you use the Ibalab Essence. Then we have some regular changes. Black Temple individual. For Gumiho, there's some changes. So when progressing through the Fox statue pattern, the condition for the Fox orbs to appear have been changed. Fox orbs no longer appear randomly and appear less frequently depending on how long it took to enter the pattern. When entering a pattern within 30 seconds, one appears. After that, every 30 seconds, the number of beads required by the pattern increases by 1, and after about 4 minutes, 9 beads appear. The cooldown also of Gumiho's invincibility patterns has been changed from 15 to 25 seconds, so allowing you to do more damage. In Ataraxian, the last Gladius, the invincibility effect that existed during some of the attacks of Elezra's black spirit illusions that appear in the last Gladius have been removed or modified, and during the battle with the Heart of Adamagia, if you defeat all of Elezra's black copies, summon the ancient weapon chasing the adventurer will stop, and it will be improved to always hit the Heart of Adamagia. Idania Hunting Grounds, we have some small changes. At Aetherion Castle, when black wings appear, the surrounding dark spirits will now be stunned. That will lower the amount of damage significantly. On Nymphomar Castle, the wait time before Coral Naga and Coral Dreamfish respawn has been reduced by another second. Orbita Castle, during the bonus gimmick, the scene where the Nightgrave Keeper is defeated after being affected by the explosion to purify the ominous crack in the Tomb of Light, has been improved to flow more naturally. Then we have, in the Defeat the Idania Leader weekly, the forward guard effect has been removed from some of the attacks of Rosalka that appear during the Nymphomari progression. And World Bosses Quint and Maraka have now been added to the top 20 rewards for killing World Bosses Quint and Maraka. So before it was top 70 and below 70, now it will be top 20, top 70% and below top 70% damage. Also, there is a change. When hit by a spook that appears while hunting in the same location, health will now be reduced by 100%, so it has been made that you can no longer dodge it. Occupation or Node Wars, we have the Cadry Elephants. They've changed the maximum attack power limit to apply to the Cadry Elephants in Occupation and Base Wars, or Node Wars. Maximum attack power limit is set to 395 based on final ability value. Attack power exceeding the maximum attack power limit will not be applied, and due to the maximum attack power limit, the health and defense of the Cadry Elephants have been adjusted together. Background NPC effects and cutscenes. The exterior of some buildings near Dernal Farm have been changed. In accordance with this change, the location where Drunkard Dennis moves in the Serendia region quest, Trauma is Bane, has been changed. Also, the location of the sinister cultist deployed near the area have also been changed. Then we have some small UI changes for the reinforcement bag. When you open the reinforcement bag, a button has been added at the bottom to view a list of the Valk's advice. Also, the icons that display the increased reinforcement ability have been modified to now open the increase window. When searching for Valk's advice in your Find My Items, so Control F, the location has been changed from reinforcement bag to Valk's advice list to differentiate between the two. The issue where the list of reinforcement targets was not immediately updated after removing equipment from the reinforcement screen has also been fixed. Then we have the High Combat Experience Acquisition tag being added to the hunting grounds of Aetherion Castle, Nymphomare, Orbita, Tenebrum, Sephiroth, and Gyfin Razia Underground. So the High Combat Experience has now also been confirmed from us noticing, hey, this is a lot of XP. The icon color of the event information UI at the top has also been changed to red. Right now it is yellow when something is new. A banner has also been added to the right of the escape menu to open the relevant event window. And when clicking on the in-game Solaris window banner, the page will now open with the in-game adventurer's notes. Fixes and changes. The category name of the Black Spirit gift box has been changed from daily special to special pass. They changed so that the health and fighting spirit and divine power can be automatically recovered during cutscenes. Event selection: encounter with an angel, encounter with a devil, or summon the incarnation of good and summon the incarnation of evil, for example. They've also improved so that when the cutscene that is played during an event quest ends, you will be moved to the front of the NPC Marnie and Bealey village. Currently, you ended up being on the platform. Also, the issue with the shadows and speech bubbles of the disappeared NPC residents remained after completing the quest event Human Nature has been fixed. Some awkward dialogue during the subquests in Adania region have also been corrected. An issue where you could obtain an incense candle with a rustic candlestick while carrying a Hakinja incense candle during the subquest in Adania has been fixed. Some awkward dialogue has been corrected. The description of the following items has been changed. So on the Barter Daily Lively Ilia Island, some of the items have been adjusted. The issue where reinforcement material items could not be registered in the reinforcement screen or enhancement screen after the enhancement of forest path wagon carriage wheels, covers, flags, and insignia has been fixed. They also fixed an issue where the lower rewards were awarded when defeating world bosses Quint and Morocco if only one person on the server contributed to the kill. The issue where the notification message was not displayed in the center of the screen when registering a Voltarion badge has been fixed. Tenebrown Castle, an issue where the ancient Ator remnant monsters were not occasionally summoned when a purified Manticore released energy has been improved. They also fixed an issue when Krogdala was moving manually in the desert and pressed T to auto-move. He would have stopped completely before pressing the T again to move on the auto path. The issue where Krogdala would land without connecting to a double jump after using the instant acceleration skill while in the fantasy horse Dine state has been fixed. The issue where moving on abnormal terrain intermittently during the 1v1 battle at the Adani's Throne in Orbita has been fixed. An issue where the month's guild history was not displayed, also a fix. The following text has been adjusted to the contribution usage history. There may be contribution items installed in the residence you are currently renting. Please check your residence lists. The interior points for the following furniture placed in the residence have been changed from 100 points to 10 points. This is the Event Guardian Spirit, Event Manor Pumpkin Street Light, Skeleton Shrine Mood Light, and the Event Pumpkin Lamp. In the Black Shrine, the description for the lightning traces has been added and improved in the item description of the reward for subduing the Gold Picking and Gumiho. Also, control mode, or pad mode, the close button in the Hunting Ground information UI has been modified. And when checking the Black Shrine ranking reward, the reward information for the currently selected monster has been changed to appear. With that, in the TLDR, overall fixes and changes, nothing to complain about. The High Combat XP acquisition tag, nice to know and get some slight confirmation from stuff we already knew. Enhancement UI, okay, really great to be able to find advice of Alks a bit better and even be able to look at them. Right now it's hard to see them without clicking on the button. Occupation Node War, Cadry Elephant, can't really make a judgment on it. The Spook, 100% killing you. I'm curious if it will actually do that. World Bosses, Quint Morocco, definitely a nice change. The Last Gladius, I'm gonna maybe redo it again and check it out. Text improvements, always nice to see unifications on that. The Bon and Wan changes, I think will hit a few people pretty hard or force people to finally upgrade to that Jin to make that difference. Getting some of the ship skins, being able to make them, definitely a nice little touch. Especially with these recipes, they are very, very generous. Overall, I expect a few people just to make these for fun. Maybe even put them on the market. We'll see if they're marketable. Being rewarded for your AoS ranked battles, definitely a nice little touch. Was not expecting it, definitely a nice change. Also, the Pearl Extraction, definitely looking forward to that, but I did make a small little short when I found out about it. AoS gear changes, can't really make a good judgment on it. Overall, obviously some stuff has been removed. I hope it balances things a little bit better. The point changes as well, can't really make a good judgment on it. I hope this makes AoS players a bit more happy, but I do think rising the ranks will be a bit tougher. And otherwise, Deadeye changes. This will definitely, I think, affect Deadeye strongly, but we'll see by how much. And with that, we have it done. I wish you the best of luck in all of your BDO endeavors, and I will see you around, hopefully.